There was a poor farmer who lived many years ago in a village. One day his horse ran away. His neighbors came to him and said, "Oh, that's bad luck." But soon the horse came back. And not only did he bring good news, he also brought 6 more horses with him. So the villagers said, "Oh, how lucky you are." Just then, the farmer's son came out of the house. He was so excited to see all the horses, and he started to run towards them, but he suddenly slipped and fell. He broke his leg and he cried out in pain. The villagers said, "Oh, that's really bad luck." A few weeks later, the boy's leg was still broken and he couldn't walk. The draft for the army was due that week, and all the young men from the village went to the town hall to sign up. The farmer's son, however, could not go because he was not feeling well. The villagers said, "Oh, what good luck. Your son won't have to go to war and probably die," the farmer's wife said. "It might be good that he didn't go, but it's still very bad that he broke his leg." After a while, the son recovered and was able to walk again. One day he was walking through the village when he saw all the other young men hanging out together. They were talking about their adventures in the army, about the battles they fought in. And most of all, they boasted about how brave they were. The boy felt a little sad. He thought, "I am very lucky. I didn't have to be in the army and go to war, but now I will never know if I am brave or not. I will never know if I am strong or not." The boy sighed and walked away. Then one of the soldiers shouted, "Hey, look at that big scar on my arm. That is real courage, isn't it?" The other soldiers nodded. "Yeah, and look at that one, and look at that one." All the boys pointed at their scars and told stories about how they got them. The boy kept walking. He didn't want to listen anymore. Suddenly, he heard someone shout, "Hey, why don't you show us your scars, Mr. Boy? Are you afraid?" The boy stopped walking. He turned around and said, "I don't have any scars. I wasn't in the army. I was not in any battles." "Oh yeah, so you are a coward," said one of the soldiers. And they all started laughing at him. The boy felt angry. He wanted to tell them that it is not cowardly to avoid war, but he couldn't. So he just walked away slowly. As he was walking, he met an old man. The man asked him why he was so sad. The boy told the man about the encounter with the soldiers, about how he couldn't prove his bravery. The old man listened patiently, and then he said, "Being brave isn't always about fighting in battles. Sometimes it is also about avoiding danger. It takes courage to be kind, to help others, to love others. These are all acts of bravery. I think you are very brave." The boy felt a little better after talking to the wise old man. He realized that there are many different kinds of bravery, and that he had shown bravery in different ways during his life. He thought about how he helped his father on the farm. It took strength and skill to drive a tractor and other farm vehicles. It also took courage to face a dangerous bull or a tornado. The boy realized that he had been brave many times in his life, and that he would be brave many more times in the future. From that day on, the boy felt proud every time he thought about his life.